Hello everyone, I'm Oracle Unicorn and welcome. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put some things in your back pocket. You never know, you might need it for later. Be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs as my videos do cross-connect with each other. All right. Hello. All right. So I was not sure if I was going to go ahead and be doing readings. Well, ended up having to be on because I explained this in my Facebook, but I did not explain it for my YouTube. So ended up having to go on lockdown. My mom ended up getting it. Things seems to be going pretty smooth. Day before yesterday or yesterday? I think it was day before yesterday. I was feeling a little off, like a little bit rough, but other than that, I haven't gotten it. It haven't really affected me too much, or maybe I did get it, but it's not affecting me too much. So that's going pretty well. My son seems to be doing perfectly fine, like no symptoms whatsoever. Kind of like has a raspiness in his throat. That's about it. And so yeah. I wasn't sure how this is going to play out. So okay. All right. This is going to be a general collective reading or just a general collective reading. I wasn't going to do feminine and masculine today. I'm just going to do a general. And apparently I'm going to do it with my Alice in Wonderland tarot. So, holy cow. That's what's up. Victory is coming in. That's going to create some sort of like huge change, some sort of tower moment. And I let these go upside down. So them being both right set up is amazing, but it looks like on y'all's end you got tower moment, then victory. So it has to deal with that y'all are going to go through some sort of or create some sort of tower moment or walk into some sort of tower moment to accomplish a victory in something. But I feel the energy is you're feeling like you are coming into victory as maybe someone starts a tower moment, goes through a tower moment, sees a tower moment coming in. All right. I get distracted easily. All right, what else? What other messages do we have for our collective here? Well, and since I'm on lockdown, I actually might end up going ahead and keep doing readings through the rest of December. I mean, why not? I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere. Like, shoot. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay. I will clarify. I am confused right now, so I'm not even going to try. Oh, wow. Okay. There's going to be a lot of communication coming in that's like very passionate communication. But I feel it's just like I've been saying the last few days, it's like someone is supposed to or is waiting to be able to it's in their, like the ball is in their court to push this domino. But I feel like they're just kind of, it's like they're this frontline person, like seeing the direction, seeing what they have to do before they push the domino to start all of this. Okay, which is why I feel like there's this, the magician's upside down. So this could do with manipulation or being able to have all of everything access to you to be able to keep going. But at the same time, you have the Nine of Wands upside down. So when this starts, you will probably feel very, very guarded, or that you have to have a lot of protection. I feel like just trust your guides, trust the forces of that you believe in, that they will protect this union or some sort of gathering of some sort or some sort of celebration. Okay. And that's where this communication comes in. Possibly about like moving forward towards this. information about some sort of juggling relating to a King of Wands. And like being guarded about some sort of like See, this one's very interesting, which is why, like, I feel like this is why I just happened to have this deck in front of me, why I just happened to pick this deck. I mean, it just happened to be here because I was actually playing with it yesterday because my spellcasters were getting really sticky, and they do that. And this is very flexible and easy to shuffle, so I decided to do it. And with this 10 of Swords, it's like the person... It's like it was some sort of trick. No, not a trick, but it was like kind of like, but how do you explain that? It's like an illusion for like a trick. Keeping one kind of in a sense safe. Like it was kind of like a baited trick, like Scooby-Doo shit going on here, okay? Like, for real. Like, there was some sort of trap, but this person knew there was a trap, okay? And so it was like... So there's no body here with the 10 of Swords, like, being, like, completely backstabbed and whatnot, and, like, going through some sort of, like, you know, feeling guarded over this and whatnot. But with this one, what I'm seeing is it's like you saw this trap, you allowed them to think that it was all set up, it was all being done, and then it's like once it fell, it's like they realized that you were not there. It did not work. Like, good luck. I saw that. Like, that's exactly what's like. It's very weird. That's interesting. Because I've seen that in my mind's eye a few times when I've used this deck, but it never really came out in reading. But it's coming out in the reading now. Someone saw this happening, or you're seeing this being set up, and you're gonna play along with it, or you're really gonna go with it, and then it's like that person's going to kind of become surprised and backstabbed in their own kind of way by their actions of trying to do this. So the fact that you saw this and you were prepared for it is what made this backfire on that person creating it, which is, wow, that's amazing. That's phenomenal. That's really tapping into your intuition and really paying attention and being observant around those that are around you. Dang. That's like, what? Oh, this involves an emperor, but this is a different kind of emperor. This involved someone that was kind of like really had their nose like they had their nose in the sky. Like, so much so that they felt like their shit don't stink and this was going to work whether you thought you could get out of it or not. And then they thought wrong. Like, they kind of like got their nose, it ended up being, instead of an abundance of like flowers that he was stretching for, he ended up getting a whole crap load of crap and just started smelling crap. Like, that's just awkward. Yeah, I don't know where this is coming from. This is weird. It's like, what? But you're doing really well. I mean, this balancing act is actually helping you and helping you to be able to really, oh wow, have security in yourself and independence, and being able to see the independence in yourself, being able to see your independence within everything, and being able to see how you have victory, how you've always had victory in a shift of a perspective. You didn't see it then that you kind of had the victory, because it was kind of like they had you underneath this crap. Like they put this crap here just so you couldn't see anything, or they kind of had these curtains around you or whatnot, and then it was like you noticed they were curtains and they weren't walls type of thing. Okay. And it's like you did all of this without them even realizing you're doing it too. And I feel like for some of you, there was an inheritance that came in, and there was someone trying to like keep you from it, take as much as they could. It's like some sort of like money issue or some sort of resource or whatnot that was in a battle of a sense. Okay. And then what I'm seeing here is the one that's trying to control less of the situation and only work on their own road in the direction they want to go. You're the one that's going to get victory. Now, if you're someone that's watching this and you were the ones and you don't want no one to know, so that's why you're a cross watcher, you were balancing two people. You were the one trying to play with communication either which way and trying to create some kind of manipulation, and have some kind of trap into play just to keep this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And it's not going to work out. If that resonates with you, I mean, if the shoe fits, if the shoe fits, it's not your plan's not going to work. Now, if you are really have been working really hard and, you know, you've been patient for so much, and you really see the vision and direction you're really going for, and you're playing it. You're playing your cards right. You're playing your cards smart. You're thinking before you act when it comes to playing chess with this other person. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. You don't care how much time it's gonna take just to play this chess out, but you're dead set that it's going to work out. It's going to play out in the way you are starting to realize it's playing out already. Okay, you're just playing it on its highest potential, which is interesting. The fact that you saw what was being played out, you literally decided to move your pieces with what was being played out, which is creating this to be its heightened potential, and then actually play in your favor because you saw it happening, and then you jumped on the bandwagon with the connection within life and the universe. You jumped on the bandwagon with it, and you were like, okay, well, let's see how this plays out. It's already playing out in this direction, so might as well play with it. And you do it. You get what you may miss out on some things. There's an ending of some sort that's possibly going to happen, but no matter what, I feel as if whatever it is your goal is or was, you achieve it. Oh, you so achieve it. I mean, you got the Star card. You have High Priestess in the background watching, playing your time that it's coming in. Like, that's interesting because I had a dream, I think maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, that I was like, you know, in an Alice in Wonderland world in the beginning, actually, before Alice falls into the world and she sees the rabbit and follows the rabbit in the hole. That's exactly what I did. The rabbit, instead of talking to me, he kind of looked at me. The rabbit looked at me and it did exactly what this was. And which is interesting because I'm an Aquarius, so I'm the Star card. So the rabbit actually looked at his clock in my dream. The rabbit looked at his clock, his watch, and then it was like I was doing I was doing, this person's like reaching into the water for some sort of like messages, healing her stuff out of the water, it's being cleansed or something, however it really resonates within you that this picture speaks to you about. To me, it's so many things. It's so many, like maybe a sense of cleansing your items, a sense of like, and it's beautiful. But anyway, back to the story. The rabbit looks at his clock and he turns to me, shows me the clock, and then taps on it and then starts running. And then I'm like, and all I could hear in the rabbit's mind, like I didn't talk to the rabbit, didn't talk to me. All I could hear in the rabbit's mind was, it's time. And then it was like, okay. And I ran in after the rabbit. So it's interesting how this happened like that. And it was a dream, and we have a high priest with it. So, yes. Wow. There is definitely a new beginning being laid before. There's some things being tied up, an ending happening. For some of you, there's this. You felt. Okay. For some of you, you felt an ending happen. And you started healing. Feeling in, going in with their emotions. Like you felt the shift happen. And even though you have no clue, high priestess, all happening behind the scenes, in a sense of waiting for the ships to come in, knowing which direction you really want to go, staying strong towards this direction, and then the wish happens. Everything is sense and becomes illuminated. I'll be back. All right. The sun illuminates what was once hidden, what was hidden in the dark. Some sort of emotional message and an emotional message and about this, or some sort of news, emotional news coming in, which is weird because we don't have any of the pages here, do we? No. But it's the energy that's triggering this. Like really coming into seeing everything that's been laid on the table. Like it's not quite seen yet, but it comes in. And then it like triggers a lot of communication in a bunch of different ways, actually. Not just one way. There's a few different ways it's going to create this communication to happen. Because I feel like someone's like also in control of possibly their emotions, waiting for the right time, because there's these seeds in his hands too. But there's these other birds all around him that's like, give me those seeds, give me those seeds, give me those seeds. And you're just kind of like in your own space, in your own sanctuary, just relaxing, healing. There's 3 cats here. So you really cuddle or nuzzle up with your pets, your animals. You talk with them, and like they help you and aid you in this healing. There's even 3 cats over here. It's a lot of cats. So that's 6 cats so far that I've seen, right? 6 cats? 6 cats. So with it being 6 cats, this could involve someone of the past. I mean, the number 6 is there, that vibration, like there's like that vibrational message between. That's starting to sound like a lot of 5D talking about this change coming in. Oh, wow, about an Ace of Cups. Okay. If you're a feminine and you're watching this, you're going to end up with the Ace of Cups. Or if you're very masculine-like, you may give out this Ace of Cups, or you may be the one having to offer this to another feminine about some sort of heavy emotional news, and that could be your play of Ace of Cups in this. Oh, wow. But this is about someone walking away from the devil energy, taking a leap of faith into something they're very passionate towards, creating, having a lot of balance with, and interesting. Or this could be an Ace of Cups being given to someone about someone wanting to walk away and take a leap of faith into a new direction. The direction they've been patiently waiting to be able to go towards, literally. Like, oh yeah. See, I feel so weird without my black mirror shot. Like, that's became a very close deck of mine, I just pulled it out of my purse, so it's become a very close deck of mine. And this bandana, I'm not much of a pink person, but this bandana came from a family member that passed away. So put it around my black mirror tarot. Oh, we have the Tower card. As we pull it out, we have the Tower card again. This is some heavy energy. This is going to be one crazy shift for not just you and maybe a few other people you're dealing with, but quite a bit of other people that links to quite a bit of other people that links to quite a bit of other people. And not just you, but also the other person that you are vibrationally linking with. Let's see. Oh, and so you get the page. You get the Page of Wands. I love the way I do that. Okay, so you get the Page of Wands with this leap of faith, okay, which we saw that energy already over here at the bottom of the deck. Leaping into the unknown, to face fear, that then in results create the Tower moment of someone coming out of the cold, or the cold energy, or putting someone in the cold, not being able to turn back, or things happening behind the scenes, okay? Things are happening behind the scenes. Involving self-love and possibly someone creating themselves to be single. Okay. Standing strong in their self-love. Two wanting to go to be single. This is happening behind the scenes, or that they are single, can't turn back to where they were after that leap of faith. Let's go to the next one here. All right. What's with this Magician upside down? Okay. All right. So, wow. Okay. So what's created a mission? Blah, blah. What is the, what clarifies the Magician being upside down is the Tower card and the Wish, to trust the wish. So this is a heck of a freaking reading. Some sort of control, being able to the tower happening, allowing someone to be able to be single, or going off in themselves. Not or no longer having to, in a sense, go back, feeling guarded, no longer feeling guarded because of some wish happening and having trust in this wish. This is possibly involving a masculine. A masculine's more than likely going to go through a few tower moments, involving a balance of equal give and take that was relating to being guarded, possibly dealing with an Aquarius, or it's healing energy, healing the balancing of give and take. Because, geez, the star cards are coming out forever so much in my readings lately. So we have the star card. All right. So this also could be a lot of healing happening behind the scenes with a lot of these tower moments happening. A lot of realization, downloads, letting go of control, trying to control too much. Okay, so what is clarifying this Four of Wands upside down? Having a safe distance in watching this person, okay? Because it has spying, watching, and the Empress, okay? So someone has been spying and watching this person, and this tower moment's going to change all that, where there is no longer spying or watching. They're going to possibly give communication, reunition, talking about a reunition, talking about some sort of death maybe that happened, some sort of things that happen involving Ten of Swords energy, relating as to possibly why the Knight of Pentacles energy was here, relating as to possibly why when it comes to this juggling, having to juggle two things, but really staying focused on one, trying to balance and work things out, okay? All right. And that's why, I mean, I feel like there was a lot of watching energy going on, because the fact that's where their heart led them to, but they knew they had to go through this tearing down of unbalanced foundation, or the unbalanced foundation, very cracky, unsturdy foundation, to allow this to open and open to its like its full authenticity. Yeah. I mean, we are going to be going through the shift in December, where their energies of the planetary alignments are going to, in a sense, take out or kind of put a lot of tower moments when it comes to toxic people being in toxic relationships. There's going to be a lot of change up happening. Because from what I see, what I've been reading, what I've been seeing and never seeing everyone else talk about, is the fact that, this alignment is supposed to have the energy of like removing what is no longer meant for you in your life at that time. So, Six of Chalices, to find something, energy of the past, and to overcome obstacles of the past. And that is clarifying So this could be actually information about what I was saying, obstacles that had to be overcome about the past, some kind of energy, some kind of something that was hidden in the past that's now going to be revealed. For some of you, this could be relating to a Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart. Well, you got the communication again. Oh, wow. No longer. Wow, that's two energies of the Nine of Staves, which is this guarded energy. Oh, so this could be one person over here being able to put down their guard, and then this person over here feeling that and being able to, and really putting their guard down too. There's some sort of balancing energy over here that's literally happened between someone and someone that literally have no communication, but they feel the communication in their hearts. Well, some of you are going to be moving into a serious sense of commitment, commitment in marriage, or commitment in something, or having some commitment, or maybe some sort of win involving court, involving some sort of commitment. Relating to possibly a Queen of Wands, but they're upside down because of this Emperor right now. Oh, wow, that could be because of the King of Staves. This King of Staves could be this I don't even know, this thing, this wall. It's this wall in the middle. But I feel they both already know that. And that is why there's this 10 of Swords energy here, but it's not, it's here, but it's not in play. Like it was, and it is, but it's not. For these two people, it's in play, but it's not going to do anything. It's not going to change nothing because it's done out of malice intent. It's done out of being selfish, and it's just not going to have the power to overmount the pure intent of all of this, the collaboration this road has with the life force, with life, okay, with the cycles of life, with the chains of destiny and heartfelt directions. I mean, it's just not enough energy to overpower that. There's two people at play. This is a Two of Cups scenario. And if you're trying to get in the middle of a Two of Cups scenario and you know you are, it's not going to work. It may delay things, but at the same time, don't you want Two of Cups in your own time and your own scenario and feel the same way? Why try to demolish someone else's when, you know, you can have it too, as long as you work in being pure in your own intent. There could be someone, I mean, you think this is what's meant for you, but obviously it's not. If you're going to have to, if you have to put a lot of foul play to try to keep it, there's no reason to be putting foul play in something to try to keep something. It's going to fall away whether you like it or not, because it's not what's meant for you. And if you are stubborn, and then you do be able to figure out the manipulation and keeping that person, it's not going to play out good for you. Both of you are just going to keep becoming more and more and more miserable. You're going to resent each other more and more and more. And it's going to build more and more and more toxicity. I have been in a relationship like that. And I can tell you what, it always builds more resentment and always builds more toxicity. No matter how many times you try to go over or heal the past, or something or another, there's not enough trust. There's not enough equal emotion to overcome it. There's not enough equal emotion to overcome this. So the best bet for you, if that really resonates, is to just allow that to be let go. That's part of letting go. It's part of allowing yourself the gentle process too. You don't have to just run away from the person either, because you're like, oh, well, I just give up. I'm just I'm just this. I'm the karmic. I'm that. I'm that. You don't have to be that way with yourself either. That's being toxic towards yourself. You don't want to be toxic towards yourself, because you don't want to create some sort of soul crumbling just because you thought that was supposed to be your whole life, and then you're stuck under the thought that someone's taking this from you. And then that's not actually what's happening. Please go play your game and close the door. 1. And the more you allow yourself and heal your heart through all of this, and also feeling like what was yours is being taken away. And that is one of the most hardest feelings to literally get over. I have went through that. And I have literally felt like I wasn't good enough to be this image in someone else's family life, because it was like they chose someone else over me. And it made me feel like I wasn't good enough. And I had to realize in myself, it's not what it was. It just wasn't the right dynamic for the both of us. And that I had something better. But I had to see all that. I had to go through the pains of even being around certain things, and feeling the pain of seeing certain things, and going through feeling like that was mine, and it was taken away from me. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be hurt like that, and to feel like someone's totally taking what you thought was supposed to be yours, especially a whole family dynamic with kids and everything. You thought was supposed to be yours, and you put so much work into it, and then someone just kind of comes and scoops it up and take it all away from you, and then you just kind of have to move on with life. And instead of being a very malice person and trying to take that back, I allowed it. I allowed it to be for what it was. I actually imprinted more pain on myself because of it happening, and I had to get through that. I had to let myself know it was better that way. It happened for a very good reason, for your own path. You did amazing. You did what you had to do, and now that was the process and things that had to be done in the way it needed to be. And it was heartbreaking. It was hard. It was really hard, because my whole heart, my whole soul was in that whole family. And it was the most painful thing to see so easily being replaced, like I was nothing. But you get through it, and you nurture yourself, and you let yourself know it wasn't that you were replaced. It was just that you had a more fulfilling destiny to fulfill. Wow, I didn't realize it was that deep until I just started talking about it, y'all. I apologize. Maybe there's some things in that I kind of need to look at a little more. But that's how you know. Because it was the one thing that I think I was like the best at, besides doing readings. I loved being a stay-at-home mom. I loved doing everything. I was a stay-at-home mom for 4 kids for a long time. Well, not very long, actually. It was like a little shy of a year. But for quite some time, it really was. And I enjoyed it. The fact that, I was even doing yoga every day. I was on top of everything. I was cooking 3 meals every day. I haven't been able to do that since. I haven't been able to stay on top of my yoga since. I haven't been able to constantly read books since. I used to read so much. I used to be so driven in being able to read. I haven't been able to read since. Like that. I read, but it wasn't like that. I was getting through thick 2-3 books in like 2 days. Yeah. So I feel that's where this communication is about. Whew, if I'm just not trying to give y'all an Ace of Cups here, I mean, Holy cow, I didn't expect it. Oh my goodness. Two of Cups. Totally the same feeling, Two of Cups. That's awesome. Wow. Wow. More High Priestess energy about heavy burdens and certain responsibilities being able to be released, coming into a full conclusion. Wow. Oh, that hit me pretty deep. Dang. I should look into that, actually. Wow. There's an emotional apology here for the feminine that's moving towards you. Relating to judgment and view perspective shift. Oh, wow. Oh, that hit me. That hit me so hard. Holy cow. I guess I never really realized I really felt that way. Really, I guess I never spoke about it or acknowledged it so out loud before that it literally triggered me that way. Like, wow, that is really how I felt. I didn't have conscious awareness of it then. Maybe I really didn't have conscious awareness of it until now. Oh, all right. 16. You know what to do. I can see. Believe. Okay. Oh, this is so funny. All right. So, I don't know if y'all have seen Lion King 2, okay? I don't know if you've seen Lion King 2 when it comes to Kiara and Kobu and their love dynamic. It was forbidden. Oh, maybe that's the name of the song. Yeah. It was so forbidden that it was just a forbidden love. It was so interesting. And that's clarifying the tower and wish, to trust the wish. Kobu and Kiara. Their families didn't want the union to happen. The father did not trust it, which was Simba, did not trust it. Kept them tried to tear apart, and then they both came in and bring both families together. And that's just amazing. Full moon. There's something that possibly happened when relating to the full moon, possibly something going to be happening relating to a full moon, but there's something that's clarifying of this tower on top of feeling left out in the cold and self-love, single, about being single, happening, relating to the full moon. Leap of faith is talking about someone observing, wanting to listen to their heart and have victory to and towards this specific person. Because it says, do you want to jump with me? Kobu and Kiara. Where's my... Okay, here we are. Oh, this is my Infinite Hearts deck. Over balancing of equal give and take, releasing the burdens on top of this star card, healing. I want to be yours. Oh, I want to be yours. And then what is it? Can we get a card for watching? know the past. Maybe that'll hit home with you more than it will than I see the explanation with this. Because we have here, let's see, 4 of Wands upside down. So that's union, celebration, some sort of marriage dynamic, relating to someone watching, spying, relating to an empress, and know about the past. Okay. I'm a little bit confused about that, but maybe y'all won't. So, no relating to the past of that. So I'm going to move on from that one because I'm not all the way hearing or seeing what no past relating to the empress, spying, watching, some sort of that. Okay, let's clarify this communication relating to the 6 of chalices, the 6 of cups. That's like past energy, overcoming obstacles type of energy, and finding something. Severing ties. Communication about severing ties. That's how I feel about that one. All right, and one, which is clarifying Ten of Swords upside down. King of Staves ended up on top of it. So the King of Staves, which would be a fire sign, and then 1. So I don't know about that, but I believe y'all will, because I've seen in readings where readers were like, I'm not sure what that is, but I feel this is what it is, and y'all are going to know way more than me. And yeah, I did. I did. It totally connected, and it totally hit home with me. And even though they didn't know, I knew exactly what it was for on my end. So I am definitely not afraid to do that. Okay, so we have fast passing communication relating to some sort of death. Someone new, relating towards also to someone new, some sort of also like slow and steady, when like a slow and steady energy of 2 of Cups, equal intentions, true feelings of real love between 2 people. Death of someone new, communication about it's been a long time coming of realization and realizing there are true equal feelings between 2 people that is going to bring someone into the 4 of Wands, a soul union, a union of some sort. Or, yeah, it says union or home. Maybe for some of you, this is someone that's going to ask you to marry them. Yeah, especially with what's going on here. Severing ties and whatever this one thing is that is no longer apparently a problem. Someone new, death to someone new, fast communication about that. And that's for some of you, if not half of you. Wishes. Okay, your wishes are going to come true. Whatever your wishes, when it involves this and the people you're dealing with and your home, creating a 10 of Cups, or the 10 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. Love is worth it. The Ace of Cups. Love is worth it. Love is worth it. wishes. What about the Four of Wands? Okay, we're going to go and hit the Four of Wands. I see how to do better. All right. That's understanding relating to juggling. Understanding Two of Pentacles energy relating to possibly marriage, relating to possibly home. I see how to do better. Possibly no longer juggling, understanding what juggling does in a home, and just really seeing how to do better. Going to go into communication about really picking someone. I mean, you have like 3 wish cards here. Like your wish is going to come true. Whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've been putting so much work towards, I mean, a lot of work towards, it's going to, your hard work is going to pay off. Yes, your hard work is going to pay off. 20. Okay, so for some of you, this could happen in 20 days. For some of you, this could start happening around the 20th. For some of you, this possibly relates to social media, because we have social media here at the bottom. Maybe they watch your social media. You may help, if you are a card reader, you may help them being able to understand all of this, and that's why they were watching you. They weren't watching you in the past. Now they are, in a sense, maybe. We're no longer watching you, and they weren't. Yeah?
I brought everything in from the car. We don't need wrapping paper.
Oh, okay.
But they also sent a bag of food. I'm going to put everything on the stove so you can do it.
All right. Okay. Oh, we're already at an hour. Oh, okay. Well, we have, you know what to do. You have clarity about some sort of union, and don't feel alone, because some of you may be feeling alone because of this left out in the cold energy. I'm feeling there's a strong energy of you're not alone. There's a message coming about possibly, a love message. The moon. Wow. About moon energy. Okay, well, let's just kind of go ahead and clean this up here. All right, so seems how it's looking like I have things I have to go do. Maybe this is exactly why I'm only doing a collective. All right, so what message do we have for our collective? Apparently that's what it is. Owl came out. That's so cool. I love it when owl comes out. And then we have seagull. Well, I feel like there's some sort of freedom or some sort happening here, like feeling like knowing in oneself, like they're free to do whatever the heck they want to do, even if it doesn't resonate with anyone else, and that what they feel and what would make them happy is way more important than what would make other people happy with what they do. Okay. Petitioning the Supreme Court. Some of you are dealing with court, and that's why this is all under wraps. Oh, wow. And you're strengthening and seeing how worthy you are, seeing that you are worthy for this, because maybe someone you were dealing with was telling you you are not worthy better than what they could give you. You are not worthy better than, you are nothing. I'm better than you, and you deserve to be with me because of the way you are. Like someone's downing the crap out of someone. You're good. Yeah. If that's what's going on, someone's literally ripping you mentally and emotionally to shreds just because they're jealous, it's not going to last very long. You're receiving all the lessons that you need, and this person may not be able to change because they're so stuck in possibly their own ways. It's going to take something drastic or something extremely amazing to happen in their life to be able to shift their view. Like, I believe some people end up finding and falling into love even after hard times because they went through a childhood that there maybe was no love, or they didn't understand how to even feel some sort of love, or there was no love in the family dynamic. It was all about what you could get. It was all about what you could get out of other people. It was all about who you could use to be able to get higher, or to be able to figure out what you want in your life, and you had to step on other people to be able to do it. So that's probably what they were taught. Okay. And this is why they are the way they are. That you will not win, or you will not keep what you need to keep if you don't use your talents in these ways, manipulation in these ways to keep what you want to keep, no matter who you have to hurt. That's how some of them were brought up to believe. And I feel that's what's making this really hard on the other person, because I feel they're actually starting to come into a realization, understanding about that. And that's why they're handling it the way they're handling it, because it's, instead of resenting them, they're now feeling bad, but not bad enough to stay in it. They're feeling bad for them and their own healing, and realizing there's nothing that they're going to be able to do to be able to kind of help them out of their own sense of unworthiness, their own sense of like what they portray onto you is exactly how they probably feel inside themselves. Okay, well, all right. So we have prayer number 4, another number 4, and petitioning the Supreme Court. Prayer is a petition. You are asking for something, and this desire gives birth, the egg, to hope, the butterfly. You direct this request to a greater power, the universe or the spiritual, knowing that you might not get what you want, but get what you seek. It says get what you need, but get what you seek. Move into a cocoon of silence and be still. Then offer your prayer just as the flower blooms and the fragrance is released. Joy finds you and you are released. Like a butterfly in beauty and freedom, you are being initiated, and your choice is which gateway to enter. I feel like you already know which gateway you're entering, but what it is, it's like you're allowing the patience and the flow of the ebb and flow to bring you into this gateway, because of how rocky everything is. One wrong move, it's like I see 3 boats are going to flip. One wrong move, 3 boats are going to flip. And I feel like that's why there's this sense of juggling happening. Okay. Number 9. So we go into number 4, number 9, and we have a lot of number 4s and number 9s. And that was a crow. Okay, so blue medicine. Blue medicine. Okay, worthiness. All water birds are medicine. If followed, they lead you to water. The essence of life, the kingfisher, in particular, represents healing. One would wish any wound, physical or psychological. I'm going to turn off that Xbox. I'll go in there. What? I put stuff out there for you. This is why I do that. And then you don't want, and then you okay. I'm almost done. 2 seconds and I will be out there. Just like I said.
know better than that. Yes, boy. Only came in there to bother me because you knew I was doing the reading. If you were wanting those, then you should have just ate it. Come on. I know what you're doing, and you know better than that.
Okay. Blue medicine. All water birds are medicine. I just read all that. Okay. The kingfisher, in particular, represents healing. One would wish any wound, physical or psychological, would mend. Okay. One would wish any wound, physical or psychological, would mend as quickly as the water's surface after a kingfisher's dive. Okay, dived. Sorry, not died. The water's surface after a kingfisher's dive. The kingfisher is like the intrepid warrior that you are. To solve your problems, you move deeply beneath the surface of your emotions into the troubled waters, searching for early reasons and conditioning that caused your pain. This blue medicine signifies the deep blue water of your emotions, and your prey is an inferior sense of well-being and worthiness. Like this great bird in flight, once your prey is found, you set your wings to soar high above it, determining where next you will plunge. Let this be your time of healing. Raise your spirits to the skies. Okay, got two more. I just need to get through these two. This is why I do this during school time when no one is home. My mom, my son. I mean, it's like in the middle of a reading. I only do an hour reading. Okay. 24. I am Owl. I am the silence of the night. I am the arrival of mysterious things. I am the revealer of hidden tracks beneath the snow and ghosts within the psyche. I am the unsettling of darkness. I am the goddess of death. At times, you cannot see me, but I permit all worlds. My hunting grounds are the soul. You are a skilled listener. You are a well-seasoned traveler of realities. I have been watching your movements and tracking your steps. You are beginning to see beyond the veil and cracking the illusion of night. But you must be vigilant and watch your step in the blackness. Take the quiet road and guard your inner world with determined purpose. I feel you are taking the quiet world, and you are guarding your inner world with determined purpose because you know exactly what you're doing, where you're going to go, and how you are going to accomplish it. There is a vast trove of power that is guiding you well as you soar through this I want to say the chaos, but it says soar into the cosmos, but I feel like soar through this chaos. But before you boast of your new winged ally, realize that I am no bringer of easy roads. You are understanding this is no bringer of easy roads. The path can be lonely and requires retreat into the forest of the mind. This is where you are seeing where awareness begins and where all experience comes home to fulfill its purpose. You are a sober night vision. You are a master of the shadows. You are at ease in solitude. You are Owl. One more. There we go. Seagull. Oh, I didn't even show you Owl or Seagull. Okay. Here you go. Very careful. I really love that one. And then Seagull. I feel this gets put into play when someone ends up giving some sort of Ace of Cups. And then this is activated. When the Ace of Cups happens and the driving force behind this is love is worth it, it's like this becomes activated. in a sense. It's like it's activating, but it fully activates after that. I am Seagull, master of the sea. I am legend on the waters. I am Ghost Bird. I am the one who haunts those adrift in the storm. I have the ways to maintain a bold position and defend a scavenger style. I take what I... see... You are accepting what you want, not allowing survival sense of lifestyle to control you. You're learning to accept what is given, knowing there's always treasure where no one looks, and there are always paths no one has tread upon. And you are coming into a sense of realization it's okay to seek them out and make them your own. You have plenty of resource. You are expanding your horizons. And you are coming into the open shores, but also taking a look out into the sea and seeing also your ships, your back, your help following you in this direction. Competition is wild, but your instincts are keen, which makes you a natural leader. You are navigating the chaos. You are exploring deeper waters. You are boundless supply, and you are Seagull. Okay. That's why I felt that's so different. Oh, anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I am Oracle Unicorn, and if you wouldn't mind, please liking, sharing, and subscribing. Subscribing greatly helps to improve the channel. Liking helps the videos to move along. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified of any time I go live. And thank you so much for all your love, support, notifications, likes, and everything, and also for watching. If you would like a personal reading with me, that information is below. And I will possibly see y'all tomorrow. I think I'm not sure. I will see y'all. All right. Hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.